Hello everyone, welcome to ixamBee. In today's video, I am going to talk about the syllabus for professional knowledge as mentioned in the exam pattern for EXIM Bank Management Trainee 2022. EXIM Bank has come out with 25 vacancies for which CAs or MBA Finance candidates are eligible to apply. There's no experience that is required. If you have any of these qualification or degree, you can apply for these vacancies. The good part is after 1 year, these management trainees will be absorbed as deputy managers in the organization. The key important dates that you should keep in mind: the registration as of now is still open. The last day to apply is the 14th of March. The tentative date for the exam will be April 2002. So the exact date they will be announcing at the time of giving the call letters, but it will be somewhere in April, so that you have approximately a month at least you will have to prepare for this particular exam. So what is the exam pattern? The exam consists of objective and descriptive parts. So the objective part will consist of questions from reasoning, English language, quantitative aptitude, and financial awareness with reference to the banking sector. This financial awareness has more weightage of 40 marks, while the other three subjects of QRE have 20 marks each weightage. So you will have an objective paper of 100 marks. Your remaining 100 marks will be out of descriptive papers, again divided into two aspects: your descriptive English consisting of one essay and one letter of 25 marks each, and then another paper descriptive which will be related to professional knowledge consisting of three questions of two of 15 marks each and one of 20 marks. So this is the exam pattern. The objective paper will have 5 options with a negative marking of 1/4 mark for every incorrect answer. For the descriptive, there's no negative marking first as such, but for descriptive paper to be evaluated, you need to first meet the cutoff for the objective questions. So there will be a combined cutoff for the objective paper which will be decided by EXIM Bank, and only when you clear that cutoff will your descriptive paper be evaluated. So this is how the exam will be held. Now the point is, what do you need to prepare for professional knowledge in the descriptive paper? Before I move on to that, I will also like to cover this segment, financial awareness, because it has a good weightage of 40% in your objective paper. So what exactly are we studying? That will also give a little clue into the professional knowledge. So if I cover financial awareness, the topics that you should cover will be the various regulatory and all India financial institutions. EXIM Bank is also one of the all India financial institutions, the other being SIDBI, NABARD and NHB. They are the development financial institutions and all India financial institutions, and we have the various regulators like RBI, SEBI, IRDA, PFRDA, right? So having understanding of these organizations, what they are regulating or what they are, which sector are they working for the promotion of, financing of, development of, their key establishment dates, headquarters, so understanding all these institutes is important. When we understand these, other important aspect is understanding the types of banks. We have various types of banks over the years that have come up. Apart from our commercial banks, we also have small finance banks, payment banks. So what are these banks? And then different types of NBFCs have come up, like P2P NBFCs are there, housing finance companies are there, which are now again coming under the regulation of RBI. Then we have, account aggregator. So these different names you should be aware about. Various instruments, terms related to the money market and the capital market. For example, say what is an IPO, what is the process of ASBA in the IPO process, right? What is a commercial paper, what is a certificate of deposit. So terms like these is another aspect that you can prepare on. The payment systems and related terms. What is UPI? What is BHIM? How is NEFT different from RTGS? So all the types of payment systems that have come up in India, because that is also an important segment in the financial world. The various banks, their headquarters and their heads are important to know. Any RBI related news, any new update RBI has come up with, the monetary policy, what RBI has said, any new regulation RBI has come out with, those aspects. Banks related news, any new scheme a bank has come out with, any MOU a bank has signed with some other bank or some entity. So news related to the banking industry. Union Budget and Economic Survey, the latest one, 2021-22 for Economic Survey, and the Union Budget of 22-23 will be important. And because it is EXIM Bank, some key terms related to the forex market and trade finance will be another important segment that you can prepare on. So this is your financial awareness objective part that you can prepare. This will also give you an insight in your professional knowledge. How? We will see overall. So before I move on, professional knowledge, if you do a simple search about EXIM banks in the past, you may come across this syllabus, which there was given for the MT post by EXIM Bank in 2020. A very good comprehensive syllabus that was given, and a lot of it will be valid today also. However, my suggestion is do not blindly follow this. Why? Because there's a change in the exam pattern that has happened since 2020 and this year 2022. To give you a perspective about that, in 2020 the exam pattern was this, which consisted of two sections, objective 40 marks, descriptive 60 marks, and this was only professional knowledge. So both your objective and your descriptive part consisted of the professional knowledge aspect only, which related to the syllabus shown here in 2020. However, this year's exam pattern is a mixture of the aptitude subjects and the professional knowledge. So when we talk about aptitude, the QRE has been introduced, the quant reasoning English segment, and you also have the overall financial awareness, which reference to the banking industry and not just your professional knowledge related aspect. We also have a descriptive paper related to English being introduced this year. So based on this, what should be the professional knowledge aspect that you should be preparing for? Remember, there will be only 3 questions which will be descriptive in nature, that will come from the professional knowledge. So taking clue from what topics were there last year, plus the exam that is being taken into consideration, financial awareness also this year, the topics that you should focus on include understanding of EXIM Bank, its roles and the importance of the export sector, basic knowledge related to trade finance, especially export finance, what is included. So if here I focus on understanding of letter of credit and the rules related to letter of credit, the functioning of letter of credit is what that it can be important. Understanding forex markets, okay, so how forex markets function, what are the rules in India that are followed. So there is the FEMA Act that actually dictates rules related to forex transactions in India. So some understanding related to these concepts. Derivatives, because it's a very important hedging tool that is used to manage risk. Risk management overall will be an important topic. Understanding the Indian financial system, which is basically including your banking, your regulators, which you are also going to cover for your financial awareness objective paper. Financial management. This financial management is basically hinting at your capital budgeting and your understanding of working capital management. Financial statements and ratio analysis. This is a very important aspect that is covered both for CA and for MBA finance students. So a good understanding of this topic will also be relevant and important. Capital budgeting is actually a part of financial management, and any recent developments that are happening related to the banking sector or the export sector will also be important. Again, this you will also be covering for your financial awareness objective part. So concentrating on these broader topics to have good understanding, to be able to write and practice certain descriptive paper is what will help you prepare for your professional knowledge aspect. So for your practice, one mock test is already live for the EXIM Bank, and the second will also be live this week very soon, which you can avail for free on ixamBee's website. So you go on ixamBee.com, there is a segment related to free mock test where you will find a mock test related to EXIM Bank post, which will include both your objective plus descriptive related to professional knowledge. So you can go and attempt this test and see the type of questions, the pattern of exam, and the level of questions that you can expect for this particular exam this year. If you need any more guidance in the preparation for the entire pattern, objective plus descriptive, then we also offer a course consisting of video lessons, study notes, practice tests, and live sessions and interview guidance for you. So if you need any queries, you have any questions you want to ask, there's a Google form link available in the description box where you can fill in your queries. So wishing you all the best, and do subscribe to the channel for any further updates related to government exams.